Hello everybody. This is an explanation for message. 3 messages the last end of August, beginning of September here. So hopefully you can hear me. This would be my number 1211, came in on August 29th, 2011. And part of it, last part of it is for me specifically, but I'll go over it. And again, I probably won't go over it. I don't know. I might. But you don't have to listen to that part or even read that part, as always, when it pertains to me specifically. See inside the whiteness of being. Look at what others are truly seeing. Not the falseness, not the lies, not what's seen with human eyes. Go to any length to learn the truth of what all lies behind veil of roof. So see inside the whiteness of being, which is the light that's inside of you. Look at what others are truly seeing. Those who truly do that and receive God and understand God. Not the falseness, not the lies. Don't be looking outside. Not what's seen with human eyes. Everybody's focused looking outward. You want to be looking inward, not outward. When you're outside, because the light, all God's grace is coming from Him down through that umbilical cord of light, or directly, well, which way you want to believe it, through us, through that piece of light that's inside of us, that spark, through us, then outward. We share that filters to us, outward. If you're busy looking that way, and it's coming from behind you, think of it as this. It's, most people are looking like you're watching a movie. You're seeing what's projected on the movie screen. That's what everybody's busy looking at, what's shown them on the movie screen. You want to be on the other side of the film, between the camera, which is God, what's coming through from God, and the where the film is. You want to be between that, before that, so you're seeing it, then you're projecting it out. Hope that explains it a little bit better. That's where you want to be. Go to any length to learn the truth. What lies behind veil of roof? We seek and find, ask and receive. Journeys come and journeys go. Little of God does mankind know. The man thinks, always kills me, these people that think all that God is in the Bible, or Quran, or Torah, or whatever. No. Unlimited can't be contained in a limited binding, book binding. Mankind knows very little about God, and most don't even try to look and learn about it. Little of God does mankind know, filling in gaps with oft-told tales, which is stories we've all heard many times. They fill in the gaps. Mankind has filled in the gaps. Each of you has your own belly of whale. Each of us has our own version, our own belly of the whale that we're stuck in, our own version of and way of seeing Him, and we're sitting in that, and we refuse to learn anything different. Thus, we're stuck like Jonah in a whale. Come up out of the whale. My own passing, Jesus speaking, my own passing but marked a time along the journey of rhythm and rhyme. Hell-bent on destruction, man's gone own way, he's gone his own way, leading all to the final day, which is coming up. Nothing learned, nothing shared, so that we wasted our time, hoarding all empty stares. We're busy hoarding things, internally, externally, empty stares, not seeing anything. Doubters grow in increasing number. If they do, walk around in sleepless slumber. Pages of words empty in nature. All these books that people write, trying to increase their own stature. All these people writing books about God and self-help books, and this is the Joel Osteens and the T.D. Jakes and all of them out there, just trying to build their own stature and get richer and richer. T.D. Jakes, 150 million Osteen, 70, 80 million. What is that? That's all they got. Jesus. Maybe a few coins that his apostles had. That's a big difference. Right there, they're placing themselves above God, way above God. And people flock to them. Fools. They ply their trade in sins of the flesh. Again, physical sins of the flesh, but the flesh is being the world, sins of the world, greed, corruption, lust for fame and fortune, all that. Truth of God and their words don't mesh. Seers, listeners, who serve me well, have many a word I gave to tell. Again, these ones like me, don't listen to me. It doesn't matter. I'm here to share. Who listens, I have no control over, so I don't worry. Other ones, just again, Jesus is that measuring stick. How people live simply and humbly, not trying to get famous and rich, powerful. Those are the ones you want to be listening to. He served me well, have many a word I gave to tell. Of all that comes, yet few do hear. Easier to follow one who does appear. It's easier to follow somebody that can physically see and physically listen to, that's up on a stage, it looks all fancy, it looks how they should. Remember why people didn't believe Jesus was who he was, because he was simple and humble and a carpenter's son. They were looking for what they felt the Messiah should look like. This king on a throne. Even Herod, how he missed him. So then they tried to backtrack and just killed all the other newborn infants. Tried to cover his bases because he was looking just like everybody else. Was guy riding up on a steed with a crown on his head, saying, "I am the King, Son of God, Son of God." People do that today, to this day, and always have. Fools, again, fools. What am I at here? Faces they use to fool the masses. The false faces, the clown faces, these smiling faces, like Osteen. He's got a big smile on his face. He's got as evil as you can get. Trust me. Trust me. I've called the demon out that was inside him. That's inside of him. More and more as each day passes, that they fool the masses. More and more people they fool. Fuel for the fires upon threshing floor, all of them. Fuel for the fires upon threshing floor. They're going to suffer. Just as I warned in days before. He warned about all this stuff. False prophets, all that stuff. People still flock. Piles of rubbish grow ever larger, led astray by he on dark charger. As they become piles of rubbish, getting bigger and bigger, led astray by he on dark charger. Well, who would that be? Not Jesus. A woeful steed, a sad steed, by evil intent. Woeful steed, or woeful horse of evil intent, tries in vain to circumvent, to go around. All the forces I send forth, seeking those of highest worth. So they're trying to get around the defenses, trying to get people like me and people in spirit form and physical form, trying to get at them. Now the rest has to do with me. Look, the top tells about me and then for me. Tim, an angel of early form. And this leaves me right there. I was never sure if I was an actual angel or not before, but I was. With a soul burns ever warm. Taken from the light of oldest star, we're all formed from the stardust, even the physicists tell us that. Taken from the light of oldest star, traveled long, traveled far. All you've done upon this land, just a part of all God planned. Much, much more yet to come, once in light, no longer none. This is all new to me. Deeds of heaven, laid out before, learn them upon return to core. So I've got more deeds ahead of me. I thought I was going to rest in heaven eternally, but no, I've got other things he's going to give me to do. Joseph, Andrew, brothers in light. That would be Joseph, son of Jacob. That would be Joseph, father of Mary's husband, but I got the sense it was Joseph, son of Jacob. Andrew, which would be one of the apostles, or brothers in light, common purpose against the night. So I'm assuming that means they're going to be helping me. They shall aid in future trial, more trials for me, my soul. After in light, you rest a while. So I'll get to go home after I do that last chore going, guiding into the pit, and then rest a while at home in heaven, and then he's going to send me out again. This is all news to me. Penelope, my soul wife, ever by your side, made aware after you died. She was made aware of all this after I passed away in that life. Awoken to her true purpose in soulful obedience, didst assure us. So she, like Mary, I will be done, Lord. More of which to be revealed in rhyme. So it's going to reveal more of her, about her, I guess. It's going to be revealed in rhyme. So that's interesting. Go this day in all supplication, which is humbly begging, humbly asking. What you know comes multiplication. So right there, they're telling what I know about him and everything is going to multiply. Not just grow, but multiply, which is exponentially. So that's awesome. My children, all sent, continue to flow. So all his chosen, all his servants he sent forth, continue to flow back to the light. Numbers grow. So remember, I said at first blood red moon in January, that's when they started the first wave. Second blood red moon last month, or end of July, started the next wave. So more and more are being taken up. They gather now for its rebirth, each a purpose in God's plan. Back to light, numbers grow. Beings not known to those of earth gather now for its rebirth. So there's heavenly beings that we never heard of, or we're not aware of, that are gathering now for its rebirth. Each a purpose in God's plan. Each to do all they can. Some to aid you, some for others. All too are thy sisters and brothers. To help me, I guess, and others like me. All too are thy sisters and brothers. Silent indeed, they'll wend their way, which will work their way around the earth. Silent indeed, they'll wend their way, or make their way, deciding who will go and who will stay. So they're like the harvesters. They're going to be doing the threshing of the wheat. All I send know thy name, serving me all the same. Peace to you, Alathiel son. Soon thy journey is done. Upon this ground called earth, receiving thy final rebirth. In soul form you will remain, burning bright eternal flame. So we don't have to be walking in physical form anymore, so that would be good. Burning bright eternal flame of light and love, Father in heaven, you shall save some of the seven, all on seven. So that's really interesting. You shall save some of the seven. One, to aid you in future tasks. For saving their souls you did ask. And I pray for them. I pray for them and all those of the dark, that they'll repent and turn from the dark. I pray for all of them, all those who serve them, all of the darkness, manipulated by it, controlled by it, influenced by it, of it, in it, of it, are it. All on seven, I pray for them. As he said, pray for sinners as well. Pray for your enemies. So he's telling me that I'm going to save some of the seven, at least help in that one of them is going to aid me in my future task. This for saving their souls, I did ask, for praying for their souls. So that's awesome news. So that's the meaning for that one. And I think I'll go ahead and do the meaning for the next one here. So I hope that helped explain the message. And again, you didn't have to listen to the part about me or read the part about me, but it's always interesting to learn because it's always new to me too. So it's all awesome stuff. Believe it or not. So peace of Christ. God bless. Praise God.